our session by praying together according to each one's faith, as always. So please be seated. Let's pray together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma waj'alni min ibadika as-salihin. Today's session will follow what we have agreed last week. So you are given magazines, right? Some articles that you may pick one article from that magazines, and then review the article respectively. And according to our learning syllabus, so if you check on our learning plan that I have shared with you on the WhatsApp group, you may find that up to the third meeting, so until next week's, we focus on gathering your understanding, your current understanding, your prior knowledge about human-computer interaction. This assignment is necessary for me to get the proper views about each one of you on this subject, okay? And then after that, in the week 4, we will continue with the discourse of affordance and signifiers to follow up what you have read from and you reviewed from the article. So if you check on here, so this is gonna be our goal for this meeting number 1 and number 2. Picking or choosing any technology, idea, or domain from the magazine, the article. And then additionally, if you want to learn about the basic knowledge of human-computer interaction in brief, this is my recommendation. So you can go with the learning materials that we have shared. You can check on here. So this is the learning materials, excluding the number 6 on the supporting material, are or have been shared on the WhatsApp, I believe. So just last night, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry, I almost forgot to share that with you. Let me check. Yes, so the PDF books about the HCI materials, you may find it on the WhatsApp group, the folder. And there will be more books than I have noted in here. So feel free to explore. And everything that, since this is a public materials, if you try to ask anything in this syllabus, actually, any topics, you can get it fast from LLM. You can use Gemini, GPT, or even for the free version of the model, they already know about HCI. So you can ask anything there and you get an instant answer. But of course, the benefit of having this course is for you to get more contextualized information from me and the assistance letter. So the essence of having the meetings in this course is more like giving you some exercise, okay, giving you from some exercise, especially something that you may not find it on OpenAI, on Gemini, Claude, and etc. Okay, so that's our purpose. Okay, our aims in this study. Okay, so hopefully, and I wish that you can spend some time to talk with your GPT, etc. If you do not have any questions, if you have any questions, and if the explanations from that LLMs confuse you, still do not give you any concrete idea or clear explanation about anything that you inquire, please let us know during the class session. We are very welcome to receive any questions to discuss. Okay? So hopefully that this give you a different view on now, starting from 2026. I believe the way we learn should be different compared to what we have done so far. With the coming of AI, many changes in the learning culture. And we will see that in many places, not only in our course, in our class. Okay, so yeah, starting from meeting number 4, we will talk about the affordance, signifiers, and feedback cycle based on your understanding from the assignment number 1. By the way, do remember, you may check it on the presency. 2 weeks later, meeting number 4 will be online. Okay, because the lecturers and staffs in ITS will be working from anywhere. So it's not. So if you want to go home by Friday, March 13th, and I believe that's legit. So you can have an earlier departure uh, from the school to enjoy your break. So this is gonna be online. So if you check in here, oh, there is no notes. I'm so sorry. But let's be agree on this. So it's gonna be online. I'll put I will remind you later on the WhatsApp group, so you won't forget. Okay, so let's start. I will call your name. Okay, maybe not. Wait, I'm just gonna screenshot this perhaps. Can I screenshot this? Not really. I'm just gonna do a wheel of name to make it more pairs. Having doesn't have to be ascendingly or descendingly. So please be prepared. If you have written your report on a paper, I will visit you later and take my phone as a camera, and then you may speak well while I'm capturing your progress. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I just want to you give some brief information about your progress because the deadline is not today. The due will be next week. Okay, so up to next week, you can furnish, you can make it more perfect. You can finalize it after this meeting. This meeting is for you to get some feedback from us, okay, about how should you manage the review, okay, to make it better. Okay, starting from Fatia. Wait. Fatia, are you here? Fatia? Okay, good. So you may prepare your happy story. Yes. I cannot highlight this. Okay, I'm sorry. Have you prepared your things? Mungkin bantuin aku cek apa nih? Nanti samanya ngerol ya. Samanya ngerol yang tadi itu. Ngerol ini, sorry. Ini loh. Oh, oke oke. Ya, nanti sama di sini aja. Sama alt tab aja. Okay. So what is the can you put it there? Understanding?
Understanding uncertainty on a map is harder than you think, Layla Sepradil.
Understanding uncertainty on a map is harder than you think. Okay, good. What is that all about? So you can speak briefly about that.
Discuss the difficulty of communicating or represent uncertainty in maps to users. Uh, like many people misunderstand the context of the uncertainty that the maps are trained to deliver. So this is a problem because users may assume that what is displayed on the map is a real number and fail to prepare for the worst case scenario.
Okay, let me interrupt you. I'm sorry. So it means that the apparatus spoken in this article is a digital map. It's like Apple Maps, Google Maps, something like that, or
It's more like forecast map or something. So it's
forecast map.
yeah.
Okay, because I need to make sure that there's some products.
But map can be delivered by digital or
Yes, correct. And in this case, uh, on what kind of media the maps are displayed?
the article didn't really explain what media that they
Mhm.
display. It just say that it's map.
Okay. Does the article give you any picture or illustration about? Yes. Is
The picture of the map.
yeah the picture, the maps of the interaction that she mentioned, or the concern that she mentioned. He said that. What was that? The uncertainty. Okay. All right, good. So there's some artifact at least. So okay, that's fine if the visualization of the map can be on any display on any platform. We can say that as long as there's a artifacts, means there's something that we can imagine that we can interact with them, then this is safe for you to use it as an assignment. So this is good to go. And one last thing, maybe I will need to everyone. I almost forgot. Each article should have DOI, digital object identifier, some URL, I believe, maybe under the title, right under the title. Can you check it? Or maybe by the end of the article, DOI. Is there any? Or maybe by the end of the article. Can you find it? Maybe by the end of the article. Document object identifier. No? You cannot find it? Can I borrow it for a while? Mm-hmm. Understanding uncertainty in the map is harder than you think. Ah, yeah, there is no. Oh, sorry. It's on the footnote. So can you see that footnote? DOI. Yes. So since you are good with that article, you may report the DOI on WhatsApp group. So write down your student's ID and NRP, and then your name, your full name, and then the DOI. So later we will gather that data, collect the data to spreadsheet, etc. for the assignment grading. Thank you. Okay. Should I call you Fatia or Haya actually? Fatia. Okay. Thank you, Fatia. Now we can move to the next. Rasha. Good. So let me. So what did you get?
Uh, it's from the magazine Grading Data Practice. It's the article using graphical perception in visualization recommendation. It's basically talking about how your method can read data. Yeah, how humans perceive data, how well they can uh, consume it.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's the right word.
Okay. Do you bring the magazine? Maybe
No, I got it from the PDF file.
a PDF file,
Yeah, which
but that's from the magazine, right?
yeah,
So
from
since you already know that there's a PDF version of it, it means that you already got the the DOI. It's supposed to be no.
I got it from Jason.
How do you how can you get the where's Jason? How could you get the PDF, the URL? Is there any URL for the whole PDF, one magazine? Really? From ITS connection? Okay, supposed to be proprietary. Okay, but anyway, okay, since you can find it, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But still, later you will need to put it to put the DOI on the report WhatsApp on the WhatsApp group, just like what I asked Fatia to do. Okay. By the way, make sure that since we do not have the PDF and you are not with the PDF right now, just need I need to make sure that and to everybody in this classroom, make sure that you have some product or artifact that you may imagine that later you can interact with those things. Because when we talk about affordance and signifiers, that artifact is a must. Okay. So we should not only review an article that talks just an abstract thing that we cannot imagine that later there will be some product that we can analyze the interaction on top of that. Can you understand what I mean? Okay, so just need to make sure about that. Okay, thank you very much. How should I address? How should I call you?
Russia.
Russia. Okay, thank you, Russia. And another thing, guys. I would need you to improve your writing. Okay, not only text. So the results of your assignment should be yes something written on paper, but not only written but drawn. Maybe you can have colorful doodles, illustration, or any annotations, just like when you are in high school. So I encourage you to have more expressing, informative review on your paper. Okay, be expressive as possible. Okay, thank you very much. Now let's go to the next. Have you removed the name after? Okay, good. Zahra. Which one is Zahra? Not yet here. Oh, you are Zahra. Okay. Can you not yet writing it? Okay, that's okay. Then you can tell me. Sure, sure. All right, good. So you make all right. Okay, so you need to rewrite those things later on the paper, and if it's possible, make some doodles, some illustrations, some things that you can capture from. Hopefully, by next week we can have a smooth, more easier access to my ITS classroom because so far I think I don't know I don't know about you, but last night I still feel like it loads so slowly. It loaded so slowly the my ITS classroom, so I just neglect that. But the assignment is supposed to be on paper, but still later I will need you to upload the paper assignment. So you need to capture it through Cam Scanner or Microsoft Lens or any other options. The scanned version of your manuscript, your review manuscript, that paper based review report. Capture it. In addition to that, paper should be submitted to our TA later. You still need to upload it as well for digital archive. Okay, Zahra, please go ahead. So what did you get?
So, this article is explain about research project
Mhm.
in New York City, which created a socio-technical system that
Socio-technical. So that's the page that you open, the article. Okay,
So
there's some resources.
socio-technical system because it combines the technology systems and also the interaction from humans with the application.
Did you mean that technology is the hardware
Yeah.
supporting that? So what kind of hardware is that? Is that tablet or
This is like a sensor.
a sensor?
Yeah, so in New York City, it's have
Weather sensor?
it's voice pollution.
Oh, voice pollution. Interesting.
In New York City, many people complain about noise levels that are not considered safer. So
Understood.
the noise pollution is kind of disturbing all the
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
So this project is gives the hardware, which
Mhm.
is sensor,
Mhm.
put in many locations in New York, and that's the AI is start detecting from where the sound is from,
Mhm.
and the humans have the application for reporting to the government.
Understood. Okay, I think that's enough. Very good. One comment from me. Later, we may think that the product that you would like to analyze later, sometimes it is an integration of software, sensors, and some other thing in the back end. And we will consider that as a one single a creature. So you may imagine that the sensor that's put on the smart city, the New York smart city, that sensors will be that creature's sense organs. Maybe let's say the system's ears, like for example, perhaps I don't know. So the interaction will be not just about the human with the software, with how would you interact with that visualization, that graphs, etc., but also with how would the human through its voice, because it talks about how the sensor will analyze the voice pollution in the city. Then the interaction will be, for example, from the between the human's mouth and that system's hearing, kind of that way. And you can have imaginative doodles to explain about that later in any way you would like you like. Okay, so please be expressive about what you would like to put on your report. So it's not necessarily to be something that is exactly that we can find on the article, but if you can have like, oh, I got some idea, I got some inspiration from what I have read from this article, then you are welcome to do so. That's very beneficial for you, and that's also to support, to encourage creative thinkings, as well as some critical thinkings. As the case of that will be also give you some medium to develop any better solution, perhaps based on the problem domains or the technology or the idea exposed on that article. Okay. Next, we still have a lot of students. 43 students, 37 perhaps. Angga, am I right? Where is Angga? Absent. Not yet here. Okay. Wulan, your turn. Okay, go ahead. So let me do. What is the title?
Robot in health.
Oh, that's the robot. Okay. So give us some brief summary of what you have read.
Article
What extent?
robot in health that's not only for surgery but also to assist person rehabilitation and provide social support.
So the product itself is the any is what kind of robot mentioned on the article?
Surgery.
Humanoid. So that's humanoid robot. So is that the robot? Okay, nursing robots. Oh, a lot of robots.
Yes.
In this case, maybe you can just pick one later, or maybe you can just like, for example, since they mentioned how many is that? Seven robots, 7 types of robots, right? At least from based on this section names.
Yes.
But if the case, for example, I don't know because I haven't yet read the article. Let's say that all of those robots are humanoid, then your review can be generalized as a later, especially when we talk about the affordance and signifier. So we talk about generic humanoid robot that assists many things that can be assist many aspects in a human daily life. So in healthcare, is that healthcare? So he's a healthcare assistant, just like a nursing robot. Nursing robot. Then healthcare assistant. So I think that's going to be very specific. Even though that's humanoid, we may need to act. We may need to treat that robot specifically as a nurse. Then nurse, perawat. Then that's you can have that perspective more on that perspective on your reviews, and you can develop wider new idea on top of the review. Maybe you have some problems in your surrounding, in your family or in your society, and you find, oh, I think this particular problem should be overcome or solved by some healthcare assisting robot. So you can develop that kind of writing on your review later. Any feedback, response from you? Good to go? Okay. Thank you very much. Now we can go to the next. Arca or Araria? Araria. Is that it? Okay. I can go. Excuse me. Yes, thank you. So what did you got?
So I just got the title first because the due is next week. Like, but
Due
I
next-
know I can explain it. Uh,
What is the title of the article?
the title is flexible ergonomics. Can a flexible mouse fix that with pain? So when I play game like 3 till 4 hours in a day, my head is thick with pain. Nah, so the solution of that article said that if I have mouse like this, it's solid. So the human adapt to the mouse, not the mouse adapt to the human. The solution is
The human adapt to the mouse, not the mouse adapt to the human.
yeah. So
Oh.
the writer said like it should be the most adapted to the human. So like
Interesting.
most like have some like jelly or
Okay, interesting.
so your hand can be more comfortable.
Understood.
Yeah.
So there's a picture about that jelly moss on the article.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
The picture is not jelly, but like this.
Flexible economics.
Yeah, like this,
Interesting.
flexible.
Interesting. Yes, that's definitely human computer interaction. Okay, please review it. I look forward to the reports. Okay, that's gonna be very interesting. Thank you very much. Yeah. Next, Anissa. Where is Anissa? Are you here? Okay. So what did you write? What did you read?
Studies that how computational notebooks such as Jupyter Notebook is often designed.
Jupyter Notebook. So the case of a Jupyter Notebook. What is the title of the article? Do you still remember that? Yes. Me sharing how data science notebooks evolve over time. Is there any picture or computational notebooks? So it's exactly software that you are going to interact with in this case.
Just the solution.
In addition to this, a visualization that, yeah, usually we will display this on the notebook. Is there any specific issue on interaction between the data scientists with the notebook that they will need to play with on the article? Do you understand? Apakah ada isu interaksi yang secara spesifik disebutkan di artikel? Jadi tidak hanya sekedar visualisasi gambar yang memang normalnya kalau di Jupyter Notebook kan pasti ada plotlib dan sebagainya itu ya kan. Tapi kan itu pada akhirnya cuma bisa dilihat. Tapi ada nggak isu kayak entah aksi dari usersnya itu yang kemudian bisa dibahas juga?
After filtering for data science content, they manually analyze 244 notebooks. So their goal was to determine whether each notebook was more exploratory or exploitative.
I see. Okay, this is, to be honest, this is going to be quite tricky because they do not mention about any specific interaction issues. But it will be still fine. Maybe as an additional homework for you, you will need to find some perspective. You can go out of the scope of this writing, go out somewhere, or you can put this article on the LLM and ask about, is there any interaction issue that we can develop so that you can include it on your review article, on your review report. Can you understand? Because that's going to be quite useful later when you need to develop the affordance and the signifiers on the next assignment. Assignment number 2 will be about affordance and signifiers and feedback cycle about the products that you find on the article. Understood? Thank you. So yes, I need to underline this again. You need to remember that what you are currently doing on assignment number 1 will relate to assignment number 2. Okay, on assignment number 2, you will need to analyze the affordance signifiers and the feedback cycle on that particular product. Yes, you want to ask us any questions?
My article is about critical role of user experience in responsible AI. So is that not
The UX method, the critical role of UX in
responsible AI?
Mhm.
That
responsible.
wrong, right? Or should I start with a new?
Since it mentions
There's no products in this article.
the product is actually the, oh yes, this is a kind of an issue, then you may, but it's still possible for you to develop the
There is maybe some example. Oh, here.
I'm sorry.
Here. Below, we can consider a non-exhaustive that isn't based on our work, interviewing, observing, and any UX practitioners who work on AI. So this is the example. Maybe I can use this.
Yes, just pick one example. I don't know whether they mentioned, because if we talk about AI assistants, that can be many.
Yeah.
The most generic one is the chat assistant.
So should I start
Gemini.
a new article? I mean,
No, you can actually
Let's
use
give it
this
a try.
perspective. This is a problem. There's, I believe that there's a problem discussed in this article, and then they offer some more conceptual solution. You can use that conceptual solution to uh, any given possible examples from that domain. Understood?
Oh, thank you, sir.
That would do. Okay, thank you very much. What is your name?
Danindra.
Danindra. You can maybe just remove Danindra from the list. Danindra Natoyama.
Yes.
Down here. Scroll down. Hope. Hope. Okay, good. Remove one line and roll it. Amar, you can roll it now. Andika. Okay. So how should I call you? Dika. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can call me.
Dika. Okay. So what is that?
This is AI going to replace creative professionals?
Okay,
article?
and the particular article.
The purpose of a system is how we shape it.
I'm afraid that's gonna be quite tricky. Is there any specific product mentioning here?
The product, I think no. Like
Oh,
I
no.
haven't think about the final product, but
No. Is there any specific product mentioned in this article?
uh,
Are you also kind of not sure?
I'm not sure. As far as I read, like one half page, computers cannot adapt. So when you use a computer, you must adapt to it. Like
Example. Mhm.
example, like we should like learn how to. I think for my I think you have to learn computer by yourself because like computers cannot like computers cannot like teach me like example I use computer and computer cannot teach me like how to use this, so you can do it, so I have to learn by myself. I think
Mm.
I think that's it. Yeah.
The purpose of a system is how we shape it.
Yeah, and then there are things, principles that system should be like.
What does system refers to? The term system refers to.
I think it's uh, can I
You see?
can I give like an example?
Mhm.
As far as I write this, it's a software,
Any kind of software.
any kind of software.
If you can pick one software and that concept applies to that software, then just use that software specifically. That's okay. Because speaking too generic, it's gonna be hard for you later
Yeah.
to analyze the affordance. Okay.
So I give one software example.
Yes, that you can like using this perspective to that software. Web app, okay. Desktop app is
I think
okay.
it's a WhatsApp. Like
WhatsApp,
simple.
good. WhatsApp is okay. You can use WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Then you can go continue with the review on that channel. Thank you. Dika is done. Habibi. Okay. So what is all about, Habibi?
Practice about multimorphic material thinking for sustainable HGI.
Sustainable HCI. Multimorphic. Whoa. Material thinking. What is that? Whoa. Interesting.
That's change about from static hardware toward dynamic material systems.
Static hardware
Yes. Toward dynamic material system.
toward dynamics material system. Is there a specific brands or
No.
research products name for that?
Concepts.
Just concept. Give it a try later to plug this article on GPT and ask him about any example of software or digital product that related that is related to this discourse. Okay. I'm afraid that we cannot analyze any affordance and signifier on this matter, but that's okay. Since you already start working on it, I don't want to be wasted. I don't want make this to be wasted. Then so you can continue. Okay. But you got another homework to make sure that you got some example, concrete example about this discourse. Okay. Good. I need to be quick there. We only have 1 hour left. We haven't yet made halfway even. Pick on. Pick on. Go ahead, pick on. Oh, you got some picture. Airplane.
Yeah, a little bit.
Uh,
I did write it just now, so I didn't wrote much. So the article that I read is it's about general aviation. So general aviation is a non-commercial aviation. It's different from the commercial aviation that we used to know, like yeah, Garuda and Citylink. That's commercial.
that's commercial.
Yeah.
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 How do we call it in bahasa?
Penerbangan komersial.
Penerbangan komersial.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, and we do not talk about the commercial flight, but there's something else. General flight. General flight.
Yeah.
General flight. Any example? Like, and how does it relate to ACI?
So mm, the scale is not as big as commercial, of course, because majority of general aviation pilot is civilian pilots flying to conduct routine tasks
Mhm.
or just for pleasure. Or,
Just for pleasure?
yeah, to
It's a private flight,
yeah, kinda, yeah.
kind of private.
Private jet is one of the general aviation. Private jet.
Private jet is general aviation.
Yeah.
Do we still need to register that to the government? I don't know. It's just asking. Is that do you know about the IC?
No.
I'm just wondering. Okay. By the way, okay. But actually, if we talk about general aviation, commercial aviation, military flight,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be the same, right? In terms of ATI, or is ours not?
Kind of.
That's gonna be interesting. Okay, then I think that's legit. You can use that.
Yeah.
And you are pretty sure that it's gonna be work. It works, right? For
AGI.
for the ACI.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. If you are already sure with yourself, then we'll just go on. Thank you.
Okay.
Yafi, Berlian Yafi. Okay. Not coming. Farah. Where is Farah? Are you on? I'm so sorry. Okay. So what did you get?
So my article discuss about the future of wine industry. So it discuss the production and consumption tech ideas to make a resilient, fitty
AI.
culture. Not only AI but smart weather sensor, robots,
Ethics.
drones.
Ethics of what?
Not
What? I'm sorry.
future.
Oh, future. Oh, sorry. The future.
Wine industry.
Wine.
Wine, yeah.
Oh, wine.
Wine.
Winter. Okay, wine. Wine industry. Is there a specific product mentioned in the wine industry?
So in production section, there's a smart virus sensor, robots,
Uh,
and
so the article talks about wine manufacture or packaging or any specific business process mentioned there.
in the viticulture. So in the production section is like how we identify the disease of the grapes, the quality of the grapes,
Understood. Okay.
and for the consumers is like
For the consumers.
the
Oh,
AI platform to
I see.
suggestion about the perfect wine,
Understood.
their personal profiles.
Okay. So this will be part of there's a concept, but enterprise system. So enterprise system for wine manufacture, and the same case with the smart city issues that that your classmate mentioned. In that case, the creature that the human will interact with is not just solely that robot helping the manufacturer or the software, just the software, but in overall. And yes, overall. And the interaction will not be on one thing that is quite unique from your article is the actor. The agents will not be just one party. There's a consumers and
And so release to
yes, so there are multiple, but that would be great if you can cover the whole actors. But if you think that it's gonna be uh, maybe later during the affordance and signifier assignments, I can give you a permission to limit the actor number, the numbers of the actor. Okay, but for the review, perhaps I encourage you to cover the whole things. Thank you. What sounds that? Can you share that? Who is this? We know. Gale. Okay, so what did you got?
is AI going to replace creative professional?
That the magazine's title and then the article specifically that you choose, the article title.
Is AI going to replace creative?
Oh, interesting. This is a problem domain actually. So later for your assignment number 2, you can pick one of the examples, possible examples for that domain. I think it's already clear enough from the title, so you do not need to mention about the articles. I'm sorry, I need to speed up the process. I'm afraid that the time is not sufficient. So let's go again. Just to need to make sure everything goes well. Alif? Mhm. So what is the article all about?
So the article I have is about, is it normal to have for a design project to go off the rails? So like this article mainly focuses on how some people within a production team or a design team does not fully understand the concept of design. So that some miscommunications might appear based on the experience and the uh, education level that the person has when working on the project.
And does it mean that the article also introduce a tool for helping the team to work
The article,
better
the-
collaboratively?
the article more expresses about the perspective of the professional designer
Uh-huh.
of how about tips and how to get the team together or to understand simple design concept or to for us to grasp what they are thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So like we get them to understand design concepts.
Understood.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be a challenge, to be honest, for you to finally later get some example on what kind of product that you will need to analyze. It's affordance and it's signifiers for the assignment numbers 2 with respect to this article. But there's still possibility, just like one of your previous classmates articles. It's like, even me, I cannot predict what kind of affordance concretely applied on the issue, but still you can plug the article on GPT and ask the GPT to suggest any tools perhaps that can help the professional designers. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's mentioned about it, so that they can work seamlessly with respect to the issue that uh, they mention on the article. Okay, thank you. What else? Oh, maybe there's another thing that I need everybody to also work on. So before finally we reach the assignment number 2, or before we reach prior to the meeting number 4, just make sure that you got some concrete product with respect to that article, okay? Despite the product being mentioned explicitly on the article, or you need to find it yourself, or you need to ask GPT to explore the possibility of any products that you can use later for the assignment number 2. Okay, make sure that you can get it. If you think like I have no idea and GPT also give up, then there's a warning message. Means that it seems that you need to change the article. Okay, identify as earlier as possible. Okay. Next, Amar. Pratna. Is that correct? How should I address you? Where is Pratna? No, here. Next guy. Ziad? So what is the article all about?
It's the matter of inside and outside.
The matter
Matter of inside and outside.
inside and outside.
It stands of from independent work. So the problem is
Smart home? No?
we feel the different like after or before the pandemic.
Okay.
So the robots can help us because the pandemic we must do the isolation
Mhm.
and but the robots meant
What kind of robots?
in this article not robots like uh, online Zoom or
Mhm.
that's
That's okay.
online meeting, online contact.
Okay.
It also possible.
Mhm.
But there is not make official uh, there is no click official social experience
Mm.
real between human and human.
Mhm.
So robots can can um, can change the human and human interaction.
Mhm.
So there is meaning of the
Okay. Well, it seems then the concern is not about the robot that you just highlight. It seems that later maybe about
human interaction between the human and
the medium used by humans during pandemic and while not in the pandemic, or whether they use computers, for example, for meeting, for working as collaboration, etc. So those perspectives, and specifically later maybe for the assignment number 2, then you can just highlight Zoom, for example, in the case of gathering or online meeting. Okay, that's still okay.
Yes.
Where's Asmi? Why are you so happy? What book is that?
So this is a tangible interaction design for cervical spondylosis prevention.
Oh, what is it for medical?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
It's for medical assistant. So it will preventing cervical spondylosis is degenerating bone in your neck. So if you tilt your head too much, it will degenerate.
ah,
So
watching
device-
or reading, scrolling Facebook so
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
So
Okay.
the device is like a earring, that magnetic earring
Oh,
that it can
cool.
that it will wearable earring that will monitors the user's head tilt angle and the duration of sustained posture in real time.
Interesting article. Good. Watch. You just continue. I think that's definitely fine. Krishna? Yes. Where is Krishna? Not here. Absent? Aska? Okay. By the way, meanwhile, waiting for and hearing, listening to your classmates' explanation on their articles, you can start working on the refinement, especially the one that's just got some feedback from me. And make sure that if you have any questions, just let me know by the end of this course as necessary. Okay. Good. Aska, go ahead.
The article is about building robots for
Dietic.
Yeah.
Ooh, what word is that?
It talks about the interaction model. So this day, robot use in the industry a lot.
HRI is human robot interaction.
Interaction. So dietic is one-to-one interaction between one human and one robot. But if we
Interesting.
talk about in the society context, it's more complicated that it might be, need multi actors and not only one human. So the
Can I ask you specifically what is dietic?
dietic is
I'm
the interaction
curious.
model.
Oh, interaction model.
Yes, one-to-one more complicated, and some case it's like multi-human interact with one robot.
Hmm.
So
What kind of robots being spoken in this being mentioned?
this is one of the example about
Kind of cute.
reminder robot. So it
So
patient
it's
with
humanoid. I thought that it's kind of humanoid robot that is exemplified in here.
no, it's like the patient has like memory loss, short memory term. So it's a reminder robot, and
Understood.
she cannot like directly interact with the robot because she has the short-term memory loss, and she needs her caregiver to help her to interact with the robot. So it's her caregiver, herself, and the robot interact together. So
Understood.
multi-actor.
Definitely fine. Okay. Thank you. I look forward to those article reviews. Anu, putus barusan. Al Alpha. Okay, Alpha. What did you get?
Design
for-
for all, designed by all.
Okay.
Is the article I am disabled but not impaired.
Not what?
Not impaired. Impaired.
Not impaired. I'm disabled but not impaired.
Yeah, like I have like I take the study case from my friends have some disabled like foot. Have some foot but cannot walk.
So, so does it mean that the article is basically talk about assistive tools?
Yes.
What kind of assistive tools you mentioned there specifically for
Maybe like wheelchairs.
a wheelchair, something like that? Good.
Like some friends, my friends, like wheelchairs is manual to
Understood.
push,
Mhm.
but maybe this article uh, uh, buat
Assist.
automatically assistance automatically wheelchairs.
Okay, good. You just need to make sure that there will be a real computer help supporting the electronics. Because if we talk about automatic uh, wheelchair, there's a possibility that just electronic apparatus is good enough. So it's not necessary for us to have a computer. Hopefully you find that. And usually if there is a computer, there should be some interaction, especially the users there is a human, right? Yes. Okay. 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 All right. Thanks. Next, 9/11. Octa. So please, what is all about?
My article is talking about cloud gaming.
Can you lower your voice, guys?
My article is talking about cloud gaming that revolutioning.
Cloud gaming.
Yes, cloud,
Just like
NVIDIA GeForce.
Stadia back then. Do you know Stadia?
Yes. Yeah, Stadia is kind like a device
The device.
that
Controller.
is like a software.
So
Like apa? NVIDIA GeForce Now that is a application that you can play a game via cloud by only not using CPU utilization. Just for apa server side.
server side.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. Is there any specific controls like Stadia being mentioned in the article? How
No.
how
No.
do the gamers control their characters on the and how do they play that using VR devices or just a computer with a keyboard and mouse? But
Cloud game like in example is if I using a cloud gaming apa NVIDIA GeForce Now is I can play from my apa my phone and I can play from my PC that in phone I can play with my touch screen on my phone. If I play from my PC, I can play with controller or keyboard and mouse.
later, then during your assignment number two, perhaps you can provide us some comparisons. The interactions perspective when we play cloud gaming and the traditional gaming before the cloud gaming comes. Can you understand?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a different, perhaps I don't know, different perspective of how the players will interact with the gaming. Thank you. Alfarel. Sorry, Krishna. It's Krishna. Over there. So what is that, Krishna?
So I think an article that
Hidden control?
yeah, that the title is "Stop Hiding My Control: Hidden Interface Control Are Affecting Usability." So the
Oh,
article discussing about modern UI mostly prioritizing minimalist clean aspect.
what's problem with the Instagram direct message?
So this is the case example of hidden control. So at Instagram direct message, if you want to reply specific message, it doesn't show reply icon, but you have to swipe the message right to
Ah,
show the
so
reply.
there is no icons helping us identifying on which button we should interact with to trigger or to initiate the reply.
Yeah.
Interesting perspective. Okay, good. Yeah, I think that would do. Thank you. How should I call you? Ray. Oh yeah. Your last name is that? Ray. Is that your last name?
My last name is actually Pratista. It's from my dad's name.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so my article is about esport and expertise is on how esports teach us about mastery in interface.
Mastery in interface. Interesting.
So like usually the human computer interaction research is usually for making the interface is easier for people to use, right? Like before computer is operated by only keyboard, but we now using mouse so that we can navigate computer easily, right?
Mhm.
But it's different from esport where we are the one who tries to master the interface, like how Valorant player use their mouse to move from point A to point B in such a precise position movement, and it's introducing like how AI versus intelligence augmentation, whereas AI is replacing human text, but in this esport, whereas it's towards condong towards lean to intelligence augmentation, where the human is trying using technology to improve their cognitive skills.
Okay. One thing that I find is quite interesting is later in your case, you have just one object or one computer, but with multiple agents. If somebody else we're talking about one system with the multiple actors. Actors mean all of them are human beings. But in this case, the agent is not only human. There's a possibility that later there's some AI augmented players, kind of that.
Mostly for training,
Just for training.
competitive using of AI in the scene is considered unfairly or
Unfair.
uncompetitive.
I see. But still, I think in my opinion, that's worth of analyzing, analysis. That agent, it will give us some perspective. It means that later, if we need to, for example, we develop some game, and then that game is supposed to, for esport, that like encouraging the players, authentic players to master some expertise, then AI should be banned, or we should create what so-called anti-affordance for that AI agents on the system. Later, when you analyze that, hopefully that you can manage to give us some more perspective about that. That's going to be more interesting. Thank you. Arya. So what is that?
Infection design solution for online meeting.
Online meetings. Yes. Then you need to find something else.
No.
You say that you will need to explain about Zoom meeting, right? Perhaps later. So let's see if the case he needs to use Zoom meeting. Then please find something, but still with respect to interaction, social interaction.
Online meeting platform has become an important part of modern education. And the main issue in this article is
University
online meeting systems not fully support for education. And this article is
Does it mean that it's all about teachers giving a critics?
yes, challenge.
A challenge of
And this article has suggests possible improvement, like
possible improvement
yeah,
to software like a Zoom meeting, Google Meet,
but we don't.
for better teaching and learning.
Yes,
Okay, good.
like the system should provide a view of the entire class or
Okay, that's okay. Keep it for your reviews. Okay, so basically that would be fine. Thank you. 919. We still have a lot. Oh no.
20 minutes. Is it enough for all of them? Yes, 20 minutes I think is enough. Calvin, just 1 minute. 1 minute for each student.
Okay, so in my article, it's about automation
Automation.
to sustainable innovation.
First,
So in this, in my article, human-centered design must move beyond its current focus
understand.
from automation to from automation to something more sustainable. For physical things like Tesla car, so it automates and also sustainable from the electric battery, yeah, not gas, yeah.
Okay.
And for and then smartwatch also shapes the human habit as well.
I see. So not only consider about the human desire, but also how the product will sustain the environment.
Yes, and the bad example is like tractors. I think it focus on automation, but it keeps using fuel, so it's not sustainable.
It's the certain. Okay, understood.
Okay.
I believe there are many products that you can bring as an example. I'm so sorry. Okay, continue. 1 minute for one student. I think that will be enough before 10. Danny or Rafian, how should I address you? Danny. Okay, go ahead, Danny. Oh, better taking this way. Okay, go ahead, Danny.
I was taking the assignment. I thought we should make review from the whole articles in the magazine.
No, just one.
Yeah.
Just one article.
So
So you can pick one later.
I have this one articles.
Oh, beautiful! You got some drawing.
Making
Can you showcase that so we can see that? Oh, that's good. Okay.
the whole articles. The SAVBPI or SAVI, that's the system for better voting system for disabled people since they.
So this is article number 1. So I think your friend already take this, right?
Yeah, I was mistakenly
Yes.
reviewing the whole articles.
AI yield participation for Gen Z. This is number 3. Making voting easier. Mosaic for personal data. If there is no student taking this article, I suggest you to take this number 2. Number 2, you may continue with an article number 2, perhaps. Oh, you got more article in here?
This is the article content in the magazine.
All of them, but you've just
Yeah, I just
covered 5 of them.
6 of them.
6 of them. Okay, this is my suggestion, but up to you. If you think that you find more interesting article, in your opinion, you can go with that. But just make sure that you find some product and it doesn't conflict with other people interest. Okay, thank you.
So
Yes.
I think the wrong article because there is explain how just explain not the products.
Is this about interaction? Oh yes, but it doesn't talk about. Okay.
So the articles is prototypes learn. It's when
It's a different one.
apa namanya?
Research product.
Explain.
Yeah.
Uh, prototype is I explain this articles. Prototype is learn just 6 layer. Yeah, the first is
Yeah, it seems that in a glimpse, I agree with you. It's gonna be hard for you to find some affordance and signifiers on this article. So perhaps you may consider to change your article later. Okay, and that's fine. You can take your time to find others. Okay. What is your name?
Farel Ahmad.
Farah Ahmad. You can Ahmad, help me to skip Farah Ahmad. Okay, and then roll it again. Anifa? Yes, please. Can you show it like this? Okay. So you may explain.
So the article mainly talks about the problem in the algorithmic system that start from the imagination or the minds from the designer or those who built the system. The talk
Algorithmic
about
system. Algorithmic system.
so the article talks about the assumption of the designer could be biased, meaning that
The designer of algorithm or the designer of products?
the designer of algorithm system could be biased, so the result could be also the same. And this article brings up three study cases to amplify the argument the writer trying to bring.
Mhm.
So the first cases it's about the exam in UK in 2020. So the government used an algorithm to predict student grades instead. The result was that nearly 40% of student grades were ranked lower than the teachers predicted. And that drops happened for students from the state school. Meanwhile, students from the private school have their grades go up. So it's like.
And the second study case?
It's about facial recognition technology
Mhm.
that is used to verify unemployment claims in the US during COVID-19. So
Location based. And the third one?
third one is in healthcare, where the algorithm is used to guide doctors about the kind of treatment to provide for a certain kind of patient. But in this case, the algorithm is biased because there is systemic racism and sexism. So the algorithm makes it, they are suggesting less healthcare guidance when patients were black and poorer.
Does this system has a specific characteristics? It uses vision sensors, like maybe camera. Like for example, the case of exam, then it's gonna be like a surveillance camera during the exam proctoring.
In the article, it doesn't really explain what they're doing, but I believe in the some case, it's more like the algorithm detects what the grades of the student will be like it prediction. It gives a prediction.
Okay, and then specifically the healthcare issues. How come the system knows somebody is black or white?
I think it's about what the so this is the algorithm is given like the collateral needs.
Okay, well, this is quite tricky because when we talk about algorithm, it means speaking about the computer hardwares, then we just discuss about the processor. In fact, if we talk about the human computer interaction, there should be input output devices mentioned, or yeah, can be uh, any sensors. Visual sensors would be the most common one. That's why I was thinking that it's the characteristic of this system. One of them employs visual tracking to support its algorithm.
The second case, it talks about vision technologies.
That would be yes. Okay, just make sure because otherwise it is more like a one way, it's not interaction, it's just one way communication thingy. So just from the agent and then captured by algorithm, and that's all. The agent has no chance to respond back to the system. If that is the case, then it's just about human and computer, but no interactions. Can you understand? Just try to anticipate that in this article. If you think that you cannot find later any case of interaction that you can discuss, especially when we come up with affordance and signifiers topics, then consider to change the article. Okay, thank you. Yusuf, Yusuf, not here.
Five. Where's five?
Okay, please. Oh, your phone drops.
Alright, so basically this the title is why technology leaders need to invest more in HCI and UX. So basically this article says that now there's a lot of AI tools made by company just by because we want to compete with other companies in terms of the AI
Productivity.
Yeah. And oftentimes it's not ready or not big enough because they want to just release those AI tools for the speed, right? So one example is Microsoft Day generated by Microsoft, where it's an AI chatbot, where it's trained from public tweets, and it also take it becomes like racial and offensive because it's trained from the
Yeah,
all public tweets, right?
based on the knowledge that they got.
Yeah. And
Interesting.
okay.
So you will later. I imagine that in your second assignment, that's gonna be more like a. You can choose actually whether you want to talk about the chatbot or that AI assistant that specifically uh, farms the knowledge from the public tweets or public conversation, or you can also focus on the AI for productivity tools.
Yeah.
So it depends. So and it's up to you to choose later. I think it's still the same. Thank you. Let's go with the next one. 18 more minutes. Hopefully we can make it in time. Aura. Aura. Yeah.
Okay. So my topic is talking about
In plain sight.
it's user interface. So
Okay.
it's uh bringing the topic of having the safety in public
Safety.
safety of all onlookers and keepers who look at someone's phone while they're on the train, for example.
Ah.
I actually don't know
Okay. Safety and privacy.
Yes. I found three kind of a solution to that with having a discrete user interface, which one of them is actually already implemented in the newest Samsung Galaxy S26
Okay.
Ultra.
Interesting.
Yeah, the one that has a privacy display feature.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, the one that can be
Yeah.
on and off. It can also be implemented on some of the features.
I see. The
And-
joke is, the joke that Apple will invent this in 20, 30,
Yeah.
9 years later.
It'll be booming later too. And the next one is actually a disguise app. So-
This guy's app.
Yes, and the way that this is discrete is people won't actually know what it's doing.
Do you know any examples of app that already?
No, it hasn't been implemented. This is taken from the magazine, and I implemented some stuff that I thought out my own.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So, for example, is this a weather app? So,
Weather app.
Yeah, people can look from the outside as a weather app, but there is a certain button that if you press, it can call emergency number. The emergency number.
These guys.
Yes, this goes because on safety there are a lot of precautions
Interesting.
as well. Yeah, and the last one is just not actually an interface, but more of a collaboration on the hardware. It's like making a pattern of pressing buttons to call
Oh,
emergency contact and having a hotkeys ensuration of being like the phone vibrates when it triggers.
I see.
This already kind of to help like in the media or shows
I see.
pretend they're calling a pizza place.
Interesting.
Yeah, but with this method, they wouldn't be need to talk about it. So it can be as discreet as possible.
But it should be taken with precautious because especially just need to make sure that that pattern will not be completed accidentally.
Yeah, that's I actually did thought of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So it is a customized pattern by the user, and they can set it up. And here I wrote to ensure the hotkeys are being pressed. It can give a feedback of vibration on each action.
Good. Yeah. Interesting topics. Thank you. Let's see.
Titan? Oh no, the Arya Raka?
Big design is rethinking human-centered design, and the title of the articles is unleashing the smart killjoy. So what I get from this article is it discuss how design and technology can challenge harmful social norms instead of reinforcing them. So we have to make sure that the technology that we build is suit for not for some people or some environmental, but we have to make sure that it's for all people and all environmental. So we have to suitable there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a
Maybe I will show
very abstract.
illustration.
Okay. So you already think of some particular product.
Yeah.
That okay.
Okay. It's like the smart casual is like the feminist theory that uh we have supposed to not use the technology that suit for just just for some people or ourselves, but we have the technology is suitable for all of people and all of environmental.
Okay, then it should be
Yes.
safe as long as you have a sufficient
Okay.
article. Good, thank you. Let's continue. By the way, I'm just thinking of a possibility because I know writing on the paper is kind of tiring, make you tired, right? If you want, you can in Bahasa Indonesia, during your high school, you do some kind of clipping. So if you want, you can just reattach what you got there, just just clip it and put it on and then make an additional illustrator. That would be fine. Okay. Instead of you rewriting that again. So we go with Zaki now. Okay. Go ahead, Zaki.
So in this article, like Adventures in AI Wonderland, how children are shaping the future of AI, is mostly discussed about uh, researcher understanding how children perceive AI, especially models such as LLM and generative AI.
Okay, good. I think this is quite important issue. The agent is quite specific. We talk about underage users, right? And then you may just pick any critical applications that may be important to highlight that application with respect to this interaction. Thank you. Is it Titan?
Terminator.
Oh, Terminator. Okay. Jason. Where's Jason? Okay, go ahead, Jason.
So the article topic that I choose is about data practices and data stewardship. What the article
Data stewardship.
Yes. So what the article basically talks about is that in today's data-driven society, and there's so many amounts of personal data that are being continuously collected, processed, and shared by companies, but often without the consent or the awareness of the user. And we, as the user, have very small amounts of control over how much data is being processed and collected by these
Really?
companies. Yes. For example, is that recently there's a data breach in Persona AI, the company that manages age verification checks on Discord, Microsoft, and Roblox.
Oh.
And the front end was exposed to a vulnerability, and therefore it leaks so many other things that the user was not consenting that being collected. So the company talks about collecting only the images of their self themselves, but actually the application also collects their IP addresses, their address, and so much more on their computer without their consent.
I see. So we are not talking about the users that neglecting reading the EULA or the term of service, right? They already read it.
They already read that, but
The data leak.
phrased so obscurely on being put so in the EULA that common users may not be able to read it clearly.
Yeah, but I think you need to think about a concrete product later that represents that consenting interface. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That should be part of your attention. 8 more students. We go with Javan. Where is Javan? Oh, you are here.
So this article, on doing data practices in the
Critical
article
theory race.
critical theory race for HCI.
Why are you not reading? Okay.
Oh,
No. I mean this title. Why are you not reading?
what are you not reading? Critical race theory for HCI. And in this article, basically, Muhammad Adam, which is the writer, is skeptical about should we use CRT to
CRT?
Yeah.
CRT monitor? What's CRT? Ah,
which is a framework to determine what things to get based on the race, human race.
mm-hmm.
So in this article, the short answer was I'm skeptical, especially as an African. The main point of this article is one, CRT was made in America, which is long story of slavery, segregation, civil rights. And Adam argues that this local framework that treated as a universal
Yeah.
metaphor.
I may need to stop you here. It seems that it's a quite abstract thing that's being talked in this article. You just need to anticipate that if the case it's going to be hard for you to find some concrete products, then you need to switch the article. Okay.
No, I mean, I think I can find the product which is with his ideas.
Okay, then.
Instead of using HRT,
CRT.
he proposed to use which more culture like religion is on the religion or
Oh.
location of
Okay.
the people or the like the culture of the people.
Okay, so you already have some
based
content.
on the race.
Understood. Okay. Then you can go on if you are pretty sure about your plan. 7 more students. Titan. Okay, go ahead, Titan. What is the title?
The title of my article is Designing with Being Company, but the article is about design and posthumanism. So posthumanism is the idea that things should be designed for more than just human purposes. So it is not anthropocentric. It focuses for more than just human in designing. So
Okay.
maybe it designs for maybe the environment, animals, or maybe the plants around them. But for the moment, I'm still confused of the focus.
Yes, I'm afraid that one.
It's an unusual idea because usually when we design solely for the benefit of the people. But in this case, it tries to benefit things that are not people. For example, the product that is mentioned in this, no, it is not a product, it is actually an interaction contact for metamorphonic. So it's not to explain it like there is this silk moth.
Shield.
Silk
Silk.
moth, yes, that is put in an environment and then it is led to metamorph on its own. And then the stages of its metamorphosis is then recorded using sensors and then it is translated into synthesizer tone signal. But I still cannot see the benefit of this aside from maybe art or maybe just following some natural signals. So,
Okay, understood. Well, okay, thank you very much, Titan. It seems that I may need to consider next week. I'm gonna just directly jump into the affordance and signifier topics. So I give you some introductions to that topics, just to make sure that you should be aware of those two issues, because otherwise, I'm afraid that the article that you choose in assignment number 1 will really has a less relevancy to the affordance and signifier. So next week, I'm gonna talk. So I need to drag it earlier, the week 4 topic, and then during the fourth week, that's gonna be still about the affordance and signifier, but it's gonna be more discussion to prepare the assignment number 2. Okay. Fadila. Dafa. What time is it now? Oh, just share the quick brief of the articles. Not necessary
It's
to be detailed.
the use of the large language models
IMK
for the
reproducibility,
reproducibility of
SCR
the
results,
results.
risk or chance. Okay, then it's more like introducing the HCR researchers about an ethical way to perceive the research.
Yeah.
If the case they want to involve LLM as part of the process, right? Then maybe I'm just gonna shoot it. If you take this article, then for example, you may go specifically analyzing later affordance and signifiers on site.ai, Inago, the ones that ITS subscribe now, or some specific AI assisting tools for researchers. Okay, but you can go review that articles just as is, and of course, if you are going to give more views, your personal views, that's going to be very welcome.
Is there maybe a product? It's no need to the product.
Not necessary because I just give you some help. I mean, you just use like a site AI, SCITE.ai.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a specific LLM for researchers. So you can use that as your case study later for the assignment number 2. Farel? Okay.
So my article is first of all titled "Money as an Interface." So the
Money
money as an interface.
as an interface. Oh, cool.
Right, so,
MAAS.
um, the author argues that the current financial technologies are fundamentally broken because they are designed around the wrong assumption that is many money activities are strictly individual affair, while in the reality is that people's financial lives are deeply social and collaborative. So
Money as an okay.
the author kind of highlights 3 main problems. The first is that the binary nature of financial access, and second is that the disfigure for culture meanings around money, and the extreme individualization that is built into financial products. So the author is just kind of asking questions like, we have a reality where people manage money together, right? But like, for example, if you have a bank account, the bank has its own terms of service, right?
Yes.
That forbids sharing PIN, for example. But even though we need to share PIN to actually manage money together. So
Interesting.
So yeah,
You can stop there. That's okay. But just seeing from of course, from your interesting explanations and that particular unique term, money as an interface, this should be fine for you. I was thinking actually there should be some money as a software before finally we reach money as an interface. That's gonna be interesting discussion. Okay, thank you. Shafiq. Next door guy. Okay.
My article is about changing art, how that is shifting how art is made, sold, and experienced.
Mhm.
First, there's many new creative possibilities because art is no longer limited to brushes and canvas. With AI and digital tools, creativity expand into new dimensions producing form, color, and experience that were once unimaginable.
So in short, we are talking about the new way, for example, involving nano banana for an artist to, is that, or you have something to say? Sorry.
Sorry, can I-
You can use bahasa.
ya, pertanyaan.
My question is, does it mean that in this article is actually kind of discussing the possibility of later for an artist as a human interacting with the computer to produce artwork,
Yes.
but during the process they need to involve nano banana. Do you know nano banana? Gemini engine for generating artwork.
Not Albert.
Indo aja apa ini?
Ya semua tapi ada beberapa ya.
There are
Yeah.
multiple cases mentioned.
There is multiple
Okay.
mentioned.
All right. Just checking how tech is shifting how arts is made, sold, and experienced. Oh, not only made, but also the distribution. For
Yeah.
example, using NFTs,
Yeah.
something like that. All right. Well, so that's an ecosystem for an artist. The creature is like an information system as well as some interface. Of course, there will be some graphical user interface. The user or the artist will open the website, etc. for
Yeah, because we're now kan there is a online platform, social media have transferred how art is sold. Artists can now connect directly to global collector by passing traditional gallery.
Yeah, that should be said. Yeah, in short, that should be said. I need to rush. 3 more students, about 10 o'clock now. Jovan, where are you? Okay, go ahead, Jovan.
So,
Tetangga tuku GBC.
okay, there. So, my article is about yes in a training data set for AI development. So yes, the title is AI and the real life of global cloud communities. So it's about bad perspective. AI has a bad perspective about global cloud communities, like the people in, let's say, in India, in Africa, and in this article, mentioned that there's a solution for that. So there's some device like it's kind of abstract. It says that hands tool for data capture. So, yeah, so this in this article mentioned softwares like WhatsApp, for because WhatsApp is widely used in the world, yeah, for data capture about their like what is their life like in that place, That's it.
Yeah. But if you think that later the product is not concrete enough and hard for you to analyze the affordance signifier, you may change. Okay. You may change the. Perhaps I will extend the due, not next week, but another week. So next 2 weeks, perhaps. I just need to make sure delivering the affordance and signifier concept next week first to make sure that you should be fine with the assignment number 2. Okay, but better for you to start working on it, refining it. Finishing it earlier, of course, it will be better for you. I will start opening the submission page or submission mechanism starting next week. 2 more students, sorry, 2 minutes. Just 1 minute. Valentino, where's? Okay. What is the article's title?
Like living with Sovereign Dragon. Within science fiction.
Sovereign Dragon.
Yeah, Sovereign Dragon is more like metaphor, like how they describe the ideas with idea with technology yang gimana?
Did you find any concrete product there? That's the main point. That
I haven't heard. No, it's more like
Oh, Okay.
They discuss about why people in 90s can imagine the design the product is more human centered.
In 90s.
In 90s, but they found some novel in 90s. If I remember wrong, it's 1970. But the author of the novel is designing some handheld computers that in they predict is 300 years that the design will like phone like alphanumeric ABCD like they want to.
Okay. So if there is some showcase of any product with respect to the discourse and you think that you can go with that, that's okay. But if you think, I'm afraid that it is going to be difficult, you are welcome to change your articles. Last one, who is that? Akbar? Yes, please.
It's talking about what happens when interaction design becomes a commodity. So the point I want to mention is design to accelerate production, not creativity. So tools such as Photoshop and Figma enable designers to accelerate the production, but they also restrict exploration, which can reduce experimentation and creativity.
Okay. Well, okay. Then there's a possibility you utilize such software that you mentioned for this the case study. By the way, if you can, I would like you to not later for the assignment. I'm sorry, for the assignment number 2 to just play with a software as the computer as part of the affordance and signifier. Better to have that software also equipped with some unique hardware, okay, unique sensors or controllers, so that your your assignment reports for assignment report number 2 will be more interesting. Okay. So I think that's all for today. We call it a day. We'll see you again next week, inshallah. Thank you very much. Here offline again, okay? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih, Mas.
Pak, kalau yang COI-nya tadi masih perlu dicatat.
Oh iya. Don't forget to store your DOI to WhatsApp. Mention your student ID, full name, and your DOI.
I asked ChatGPT what correlates to my